All right, we're here. Let me see if this thing's working right today or if we're going to have issues again. Let's see. What's up, Predator? Did I update the Apex code? You try to use the one pinned to your last stream and it wasn't working. Alistair, let me look. Let me look here. I did use a different... I had to set the stream up a different way. So it is possible that the code in there is wrong. Let me check it for you right quick and just make sure. I don't think the code's ever changed. Now, it is case sensitive. But let me check it right quick while we're here. It should be AGTYQZUB. Should be the same. It looks like it's the same there. What's up, Oracle? Good morning. I gotta get my headphones. I forgot I plugged them into charge, so let me grab those right quick. It should be the same, though. Try to use it again right quick and let me know right quick, and I'll check it. All right. Alex, good morning. Let me see here. Let me just check Apex just to make sure. It is case sensitive, though, Alistair. It is case sensitive. Affiliate, banner, and links. Yeah, it still shows the same code, so it should be working. AGTYQZUB, all. It is case sensitive, I believe. I want to get a custom code from them. I got one before. The problem is like it stopped working after a week or like 2 weeks, and so that's why I kind of moved away from the custom code thing. Kind of moved away from it there. But yeah, let me know. Let's pull up. Gary, good morning. You say it's working, Gary? Could I turn my volume up a little bit? I can try. I don't know. Let me pull up my OBS and see how it looks. Let's see. I don't like to have it like crunk up all the way because I don't want it to be in the red. But I mean, I suppose I can turn it up a little bit here. Let me see. Because like where I'm speaking at right now, it keeps it just in the green. But we'll turn it up for you a bit. Let's see. Move it a little bit closer to my face as well, I guess. But you guys might hear me. You might hear me breathing that way. Nordmark, yes, I did take a trade. Clarity, good morning. Black Beauty, what's up? How did you know I took a trade, Nordmark? How in the world did you know? How did you know? I knew you would know. 30-second short setup I took earlier. So, well, somewhere in here on this push back up, we kind of pushed back up into this area. We inversed a 30-second. I targeted this swing low, and we hit it. $400. $400. Let's go. Just only on the eval, but hey, we'll take it. We shall take it. You took it only 355. Nice. Yeah, I was a little worried about taking the short there for obvious reasons. You can see, like, if we look at the 30-second chart, it was a pretty clear short setup. But then, like, after that, we kind of started, like, inversing back and forth. And I was like, yeah, I'm not touching that anymore. So where was it at? Right here. So we started pulling back. We pushed back up into OTE of this leg. And then we inversed this, and I slapped it pretty heavy size. Just, you know, I think I got in. I didn't wait on the close. So I got in somewhere right there for 17, 18 points, whatever it was. So we weren't on micros. I was on minis. So hit the short there. And then, yeah. And then as you can see, we just started kind of like chopping around after that. So I just left it alone. But it was too hard not to take that one. Now, I don't know. And I did get back to break even yesterday. I was up $14. I took one more trade after the stream ended. So what is that account? Weird. Oh, you took 1 minute short. Yeah, I didn't. There was a 30-second short. Yeah, there's no 1 minute short set up there, but there was a 30-second short off the top. I missed that. I missed this short right. Where was it at? Like right here? I don't remember it. That doesn't look quite the way I remember it. Let me see. Coupon usage limit exceeded. Let me message them then, because that's weird. Shouldn't be saying that. Help desk. Oh, I hate their help desk. For general technical issues, questioning, just give me the help center. I hate having to submit a ticket through them. It's like pulling teeth. Like, what in the world? I don't care about articles. I just want to go to the frickin' help center. All right, here we go. Finally. Coupon limit exceeded. All right, I submitted a ticket. Appreciate you letting me know. Nah, it's all good, Alistair. It's not your fault. It's good to know. I don't want to be costing myself money. Oh, there was a 1 minute on the mini chart. Oh, okay. Yeah. That could be what it is. Very well. I know there was a 30-second one as well. Like right there. It wasn't showing up, but there it is. So that was one. So we're kind of pushing up here after news. Let's go ahead and run through what we're looking for here. All right, let me make sure I got everything else pulled up. Economic calendar. Here we go. Let's refresh this thing. Past one eval. Let's go. Plus 460 on a PA. Nice job, Clarity. Nice job. What do we got today? Any more news? FOMC member Barkin speaks, 10 a.m. 1 o'clock bond auction. That's probably do something WASD at noon. Not really much, though, really, to be honest. We got a couple of FOMC members. Colin speaks at noon. So, Barkin, 36 minutes. All right. I mean, other than that, that's really it, right? Not too much. Not too much to speak of. Mancini says, quick work in the ES today. Posted 30 minutes ago. The setup today was bulls must reclaim 92 to rally to 07. We reclaimed 92 to hit 07 target. What's the textbook failed breakdown? Lock in profits now. Leave runners. 52.12. 52.19. 52.30 next. So we already hit 19. 92 must hold. There you go. That's the information. Barkin's a lapdog. He won't say anything relevant. Yeah, you're probably right. It's Friday, our relief day again, that will require a leg down today in the NQ. I mean, Hot Streak, I kind of agree. I was looking for that same yesterday, but I don't really know. I have no idea. I mean, I thought we inversed the 4-hour yesterday, so I'm still looking for this 54 down here to be tagged. Now we have a data low down here as well from that news this morning. We have this big gap here, which kind of, you know, it's going to be our sign there. So we're kind of in an area here where we could move to the upside. I still think we're bearish. But it could still go either way, right? So we'll kind of see what happens. Did we, let's look at one thing. So if we fib from here to here, 310 is equilibrium. So yeah, we're pretty close, or 310's OTE on that news lag from yesterday. So 310's OTE. Expansion happened this morning. Expect the reaction in, yeah, it could be. Someone else saying that about my code. Yes, we should get the code updated. I'll let you guys know as soon as Apex messages me back. Hopefully it'll be quickly. Who knows? Costing me monies over here. What's wrong with the Apex? Edward, good morning. All right, kind of seeing what happens here at open. I'm kind of thinking we push up into the 10s. Bank just called and said your account is open. Let's go, hot streak. Let's see if we can make some money. Let's see if we can make some money here. DoorDash and trading in London in your car is life. People think I'm caught because of the car laptop. Uh-oh. Did credit when someone hits your link? Yes. Well, don't get credit for it, Alistair, unless you use it. But what it does when you hit the link, it just kind of saves it for later. And then that way, when you use it, it gives me credit for it. So we'll see. Oh, let me make sure I'm on the right account. I don't know if I'm going to do the opening range today. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I'm going to take both opening range trades today. I may take one and not the other. We'll see. So I'm not sure. What's up, Joey? All right, so we got about a minute here before we open, so let's see what we get. About 30 seconds here. Thinking maybe we get a push up. So we'll see what happens here at open. Okay, well, let's see what happens here at open. Kind of pushing down here a little bit. I was thinking we might get a push up into the 310s there at open, but it's trying to go one direction than the other, so we'll just see. Trying to push here. There we go. Now I think we rip lower a little bit here. Let's see. There we go. Ripping lower there. There we go. There we go. The opening range trade's good for your heart. Yeah, until it fails. Once it fails, it's no longer good for the heart. I only took the one trade there. I didn't take both. Worked for just $300. I didn't take the other one. I wanted to. I did a little back testing session on that one last night. I dug a little deeper into it. The win rate wasn't quite as high as I would like it to be, so I'm like, want to do a little more investigating on it before I keep doing it. Do I got the 30-second? Where's my 30-second chart? Let me make sure it's pulled up here. Just make sure I'm on the right account too. $30 seconds. All right. A little sweep below here. So you can only handle micro and Q. You can only handle it. I'm thinking about hitting this 30-second long here if we get it. Come on. What in the heck was that? That's weird. So it filled me, like I took the trade here, I'm copy trading it, and it filled me on 2 of the accounts, but not on the other ones. Go. Go. I need 63.75. Come on, go. Rip it. Rip it. Come on. Give it to me. There we go. Finally. I don't know why it didn't give that to me to begin with. It filled me on 2 of the accounts. So these are the accounts I normally take the opening range trade on. I decided to take a normal setup on those today. But it was like, it filled me on the express fundeds, but then it did not fill me on the other ones. So I was like, that didn't make any sense. I mean, I guess there was enough, just to the tick. It's just kind of annoying. So the express fundeds got filled out right away. And the other ones didn't. But we took that 30-second long there. I copied it across 6 accounts. So you can see up over 1,000 now on that express funded, and we're only, this is the one we already took a payout on, so we need $800 more on that one. This one we already took a payout on, $133 left on that one. So for payout. So realistically, we are only $130, $140-ish away on a couple of funded accounts there. Where's the other one that we're close on, though? Where is that one? 50, 26. That one we're $400 away on. Wait, I'm confused. Where's my other PA accounts at? We were $145 away on one. Am I over? I'm confused here. My account is missing. Here it is. Why is it up here? And why does it say, it doesn't show a PA on it? I was about to say, where the heck is that account at? So this one's $144 away. So the idea is to try to get this one to pay out as well, but we got until next Friday, but I don't know why it's up here. And it doesn't say PA next to it. 4, 5. We should have 6. Where's the 6th one at? I'll have to look into that. Something's up there. I don't know. Anyways, that's annoying. Just bounced off yesterday's high. I was thinking 310. There was a 30-second setup there. Nordmark, did you hit that 30-second? Sai, I took a buy there. I took a buy there off the 30-second. So why did I take this 30-second? Let's talk about it. So we came down, we swept some liquidity, and there is a 1-minute gap here as well that we held. So we bounced out of a 1 minute, inversed the 30-second after sweeping some liquidity. And so I took that. I only took it for 15 ticks. that candle there gave me the 15 ticks, right? Actually, this candle here. I got in right there. It hit, or I'm sorry, I was looking for 22 ticks. So, like, it didn't feel me right there. I think I got a worse feel on a couple of the accounts, maybe because I was using the copy trader. But who knows? Bounced perfectly off the 1 hour BPR. Yeah, Andy, good morning. You took the long two. Let's go. What's up, Scout Nasty? Ariana, you took the 3:53 minute short. Was there a short? I mean, I don't see a 3-minute short, Ariana. I mean, there's a teeny gap there, but that's not big enough. Yeah, I don't see a 3-minute short setup for me. Now, maybe I'm looking. Could look over here on the other chart and see. I don't know. How did it work out, though, Ariana? Did you make money? Alcife, good morning. All right, let's go ahead and turn the copy traders off at this point. Stop. And we can get off the Bulenox ones, get on our regular PAs here. So what do we still have? 3 PAs we need to take trades on. You took an inversion off that tiny. Oof. That's a tiny one, Ariana. I wouldn't use that one. I wouldn't use it. But hopefully you made money. Or maybe you're still in it now. Like I told you yesterday, I kind of like that fair value gap to be about 10 points. Unless it's a 30-second or a 1 minute. I like for it to be obvious. Wayne passed an eval. Let's go. 209 internal swing. Yeah, I guess, did we get there, though? I don't think we did we? Not yet. It's kind of chopping around here, so we don't really have much news to speak of this morning, but we've already kind of done our thing on most of our accounts. We've only got, apparently we got this one account. I don't know that I'll trade it today unless there's just like an A+ setup. So what do we got? 26, 24, and 23. Less to do there. 2 tick fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little more than that. I think it was 2 points on the 3 minute, maybe. I don't know quite, but I'd like for this to kind of push up into the 310 area. Maybe push up into like 310s and then give us some sort of short setup. But we'll still take the short even before then if we need to. But we'll see here what happens. Oh. Yes, back to the 07s. All right, let's see what happens here. We're just waiting. Is Apex consistent rule over the last 10 days? It's over. It's since you took the last payout, Joey. Yeah. So, as a profitable and pre-market, same thing. Big dong open. Yeah. Oh. 271's point of control. Is Apex, yeah. Another 30-second short setup here. A little short setup on the 30-second here. Man, I almost want to take it, but I'm not going to. So, which platform is best for Apex copy trade? Is Trade of 8 good for it? If you're only using Apex, I would go with like a Replicanto or something like that. If I'm only using Apex, I go with Replicanto or the Apex copier. Those are the best. But if you're copying across multiple props, then I would go with Quantower. Approaching VWAP on the ES, will that slow the fall? Maybe, Wayne. We're just bouncing off the VWAP right there now. Kind of glad I didn't take that 30-second short there. I'd be getting punished right now. Ripping back up here. Kind of just chopping around here. Trading in a range at open. Actually, since like 8:30. Since we pushed up into this area. Just kind of in an idiot box here, to be honest. So... Oh, me. Just kind of waiting around here. There's not much to do. We're just chopping. Yeah, not great price action coming out of the open here. A couple of, the thing is, like, you know, I like the fact that I got a couple of trades in. There's way more delay on my stream. Let me see. I did have to. Okay, yeah. It's a normal latency now. That's why. So because I had to set the stream up a different way, Nordmark. So like the way I normally set the stream up, I normally go through YouTube Studio and I can select my latency and all that. And now I had to go through OBS and set it up, and I forgot to go into the YouTube Studio and mess with the settings. So, yeah, it's probably going to be around 30-second delay today. There's not much I can do about it. Not much I can do about it. Only look for longs on weak pullbacks. I don't know. Scalp, I'm bearish today, man. I don't know why. I just am. We closed below the 4 hour. We got a data low down there at 18,085. I just feel like we're going to move back down, at least at some point. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like right now. There could be a push up, like you're saying, before the move down. But I feel like we're going to move down today at some point. It might be one of those like grind higher mornings just to take the elevator down at some point. But that's my lean, is that we move down at some point here. So we do have the data high up there as well. But we got relative equal lows on the 1 hour and the 4 hour down in the 50s on 18,050s. We got a data low at 18,085. I think there's more draw to the downside than there is to the upside. I could be completely wrong about that, right? Doesn't mean I won't take a long. Yesterday afternoon didn't offer too much, huh? Kind of glad I walked away yesterday afternoon, because I looked at it, and I was like, wow, didn't really do much. I mean, look at this. We stayed in this range all day. In this range all day. I guess maybe we did have a push down at the end of the day there into power hour. A little volatility there, but for the most part, just stayed in this range. I walked away somewhere in here. Did have a push down. I guess maybe a couple of opportunities there, but this little pullback right here probably would have been your best bet, best entry, but just stayed in that range all day. Stayed in that range. Well, if it pops up, Algo loves those 61%. Yeah, I think so too. There's a FOMC member at 10, yeah. Volatility was trying to get me to smile, so I just gave him that nice smile. The delay on my stream's a little longer today than normal. I apologize, guys. I didn't change it when I set the stream up, so my mistake. The only official move short would be, for me, the 1 minute NQ breaks below the VWAP and retest it. Yeah, that could be. That would be a good. We also got the 200 there as well. So a little move below, test this gap, push back up, give us some sort of inversion to get back through this. That would be nice too. Sometimes it's better to wait. All right. Oh, man. Did you guys see the comment that I got on my video yesterday, my stream after the fact, from that guy? What was his name? Sir Elon Musk or whatever. He said he thinks it's laughable that I charge for a Discord $10 when I've spent $10K and I've only made $4. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not selling a Discord. Let's be honest. $10 is basically free, right? And I'm not claiming to teach anyone how to trade. Have I ever said I'm teaching anybody how to trade here? Never. Never claimed to be teaching anybody anything. In fact, I encourage you guys not to copy me because I'm an idiot. But it's kind of the first troll that we've had in a while. I did make it clear to him that I don't have to share how many evals I've purchased. I don't have to share how much money I've made. I choose to do that to be transparent. So I think everyone here knows that I've never claimed to be some crazy profitable trader. Oh, this is how you avoid losing trades. Yeah. Oh, goodness. 1 minute long doesn't look bad. I don't know. I'm not taking it. You're falling asleep with this price action? Somebody's calling me. Hold on. Hello? Oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, you got saved there? You didn't take it? Are you still in that short? When you mix those two parts with a single, becomes even more winning edge. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, goodness. We're over here talking about gagging and brushing our teeth in volatility stream. So, yeah, we're just inversing back and forth right now, Nordmark. Yeah, we're inversing back and forth. I don't like this at all. Ariana, that's goodness, I don't know how you're still holding that short. Oh. Well, scalp, I mean, everybody trades differently, right? And I don't feel like this is just an ICT concept. This is just a concept, right? This is simply a concept. That's all it is. But the win percentage is very high, and I'm doing very well with it. So I like it so far. That could change. I'm always open to different strategies and things like that. So, welcome to the range. Yeah, for sure. ES just kind of glued to the VWAP here since it reached it. Maybe the MACD is bearish. Could be. Who uses the MACDs? I don't use the MACD. I used to. I used to have that MACD on there, but not anymore. Yeah, 30 seconds just keeps it keeps inversing back and forth. Nothing clean there. Yeah, they're definitely lagging, Ariana. Every indicator's lagging for sure. There's an S&T SSI. Let's look. Is there? Let me see. Yeah, I guess there is a bearish SMT there. I suppose there is. I like to more look for bigger like swing highs and swing lows when I'm looking for the SMTs, but you could use that too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there is an SMT at the lows too. Yep, you're right. Like I said, that swing there would make a little more sense. Let's see, 940, 940. So not there. Been long ES for a while. Stops at break even. Let's go. I don't know, Edward. I mean, if your stops at break even, then nothing to worry about. We're just waiting here. It's not much to do, guys. This is one of those days where, like, this might be a short day. Not going to lie. It might be a short day. Very well could be a short day here. We're not going to sit here all day and wait for something to happen that's, you know, and try to force something, right? All right, let's see if we got any response from Apex yet. If you guys didn't know, wait, let's see. They received the request, nothing yet. If you guys didn't know, Apex is still doing the 80% off sale. Somebody try to punch in my code and see if it's working yet. Just do me a favor. You don't have to buy anything. Just punch it in and see if it's working. Do me that favor. So 80% off Apex, 90% off Bulenox. And then we got the... I'm just reading this email here. And then we got the $50 any size account from My Funded Futures, which is cool. So $50 any size. Coupon code down there in the description. Methodical Man is, or MM, not Methodical Man, MM. So here's the My Funded Futures sale. Any size account, $50 up front. These are the activation fees. The reset fee is also $50. Works only on the starter plan. Unlimited uses per customer, valid through April 30th. And then you got 50% off Take Profit Trader, Bluesky. We got all the links in the description if you guys are interested and help support the channel. And the Discord's $10 a month if you want to do that. Looking like the ES is losing the VWAP here. We might get a move down now. ES losing the VWAP there. Let's see how far this thing can go. Mancini did tweet out again. He said 52.19 target hit. Plan today was straightforward as posted. 51.92 reclaim triggers longs to 07.19 and 30. Be sure to lock in those gains level to level. Hold runner. If green, stay green on the day now. 92 remains support. 07 remains support. We've already lost the 07 down to the 99s now. So there we go. ES is looking... week here, coming into the 98s, 97s. Like I said, 92 is going to be support, as we know. Lose the 92, we sell to 81 per Mancini there. Can I do a copy trading with multiple eval accounts during the eval process? Yes. On Quantower, you can. But yeah, you can copy as much as you want on Quantower. You just have to pay for the advanced features. I have a video on my channel, a couple of videos actually, showing you how to set it up. It's not hard. We're on micros here since we're already up $400. We only need $500 more to pass this account, so I'm not going to be too aggressive today. If the setup's not A+, I'm not going to take it. So, let's see. I had a message. Who sent me a message? Oh, yeah, that was Tom. Even if you don't use tools, at minimum one should use VWAP and market structure strategy. Well, 1 minute short. I don't know. I don't love it because this is so far away. I'd rather this be kind of close. I don't hate it, but with all this in here, like you really, to me, I like structure to be like, I like to deliver from something that's further to the left, but when I'm taking an inversion, I kind of want it to be right here where I'm working. I don't like to be taking an inversion off something that's like way to the left. That's just me. So to me, I would wait. I mean, if we can kind of tap into this and then get a little push back up and then get it short inversion, then I think that would be ideal. Or you could even wait like this. If we're going to wait for one that's on the left, then I'm going to wait for this one to inverse. Now, is the risk to reward great on this? 61-point stop, which is huge, right? But your target would be the 54s. So it's basically a little better than a 1-to-1. So still valid as far as a one, risk to reward there goes. Obviously, you'd scale at the data low. So that's what I would probably wait for. But that's just me. There could be a 30-second short setup here. I mean, I'm not going to take it, but there could be one there. What else is huge volatility? What else? Tell me. Does Bulenox have a consistency rule in the evals? No, Alex. Do what you want. Do what you want. Market was trading at 51.80, jumped to 52.05 in 1 minute candle on the release. Mancini tweeted that the 91's held. He is now exiting his long. Yeah, I don't know. He may have been holding a long runner from yesterday, Edward. All your pain and losing trades come from wanting to take money setups a day, mini setups a day. Texas? Yeah, Texas is pretty big. Pretty big. Why can I not? I can't hear. So no setup on the 30-second there. Didn't leave a gap. This choppy right here. Idiot boxing. Oh. Took a 5 mini long because you have a feeling inside telling you will rip up. I mean, we might. I think a bounce here makes sense, but joking. I thought you meant joking, like a 5 micro. Some would disagree that Texas, some part can be small, if you know what I mean. Is that the part that, no, I was going to say that Volatility lives in, but he doesn't live in Texas, does he? He lives in, like, Maryland or something. Where you live at, Volatility? I think he lives in, like, the northeast somewhere, doesn't he? Because I see the Orioles hat. Baltimore area, maybe. Who knows? Oh, man, this is dreadful. Maryland, all right. I watch another YouTuber in Maryland. Another YouTuber I watch in Maryland. What was his name though? He does like he's like a crabber. I don't remember the guy's name though. A younger guy. What was his name? Let me find out what his name is. Maryland. No, he said went long to figure in the. Oh yeah, can see how so unsubs from his newsletter. So he said he went long after. I have no idea, Edward. I follow him for the analysis, not for the other stuff. Luke. Yeah, Luke. That's him. I can't remember his name. Luke McFadden. Yeah, I enjoy his videos. Luke McFadden. You buy crabs from him? Oh, man. Nice. Yeah, I call him a kid, but, you know, I don't know how old he is. I think he's maybe 25. I don't know. I guess when you're in your mid-40s, you can do that. All right, there's a 30-second short potential here that I don't hate. And the only thing I don't like about it, and I'm not going to take it, I don't think, here, but I'll show it to you guys. The only thing I don't like about it really is the fact that you'd be shorting into the VWAP and the 200. Well, I guess technically you're below, well, I don't know where the 200 is on the 1 minute. I think it's below the VWAP. So kind of this here. You're holding this gap above. We swept liquidity already. So this does not look bad to me as far as a setup goes. I'm not taking it, but you're holding this gap. You've swept this liquidity, this liquidity, so on the push back up. So I don't hate this short setup, but it checks the boxes. I'm not taking it because I don't want to short into the VWAP. But ES is already below the VWAP, so like from some perspective there, that's a pretty solid sign. He's a natural born hustler. Just scalp blocked anyone? Oh, scalp blocked annoying. Oh. I don't know. A mod would have to block them. I don't block anybody. Let's talk about crabs. We can do it. I've never had crab. My daughter wants to try crab. She's never tried it. She actually sent me a text like a few days ago, and she's like, I want to try crabs. And so this Sunday we're going to go somewhere, and I don't know that I'm trying them, but there's your entry. She's going to try them. So break even, stop, and scale would be there. So there you go. Scale some, break even, stop at this point. I mean, that's a 7.5 point winner. Like I said, it's an A setup. It's just on the 30-second chart, which I'm not a fan of. And I don't love shorting into the VWAP, but the fact that the ES is below the VWAP does say something. So once I hit my age, everybody's young. Yeah, true. Let's say you take two 1K payouts from Bulenox and then you run up the account to 60,100 and then allow to withdraw 10K. Yeah, you can withdraw the entire amount at that point. After your third withdrawal, Nordmark, you can take the entire amount out. Let's go, Ariana. Great. Awesome. Now, I've never eaten crabs, Jung. Grew up pretty poor. We didn't have, we didn't eat seafood and stuff like that. And it just carried over into my adult life. I'm kind of stuck eating what I like to eat, and I'm pretty picky at this point. So, what grinds your gears when places have a Maryland-style crab cake? Us Marylanders laugh when we see that it's out of state. So, now you could target here on this 30-second. I mean, your ultimate target could be the 18,054 area. I think that's reasonable, even though it seems right now unreasonable. There's a chance this drops. Got the data low here. We got the relative equal lows on the larger time frame. Oh, I don't know. Jung said that, I think. Was that Jung? As soon as I said I wasn't going to take that 30-second setup, that it was going to pay. We already know that. As soon as I say I'm not taking it, she bangs. She bangs for 20 points. Probably 50 or 60 points. Crab is not the same when it's not from Maryland. I got you. The 1 hour swings your ultimate target, Ariana. Makes sense. Makes sense. Sunwind says, let them be. You caught your crabs? Uh-oh. Oh. I'm going to go back to the 1 minute chart here for me. That's just the one I like to watch, but that was a 30-second. I do keep the 30 seconds chart up just to tease me. Sometimes I use it. I used it on my first trade this morning, but the thing is, on the other 3 accounts that I haven't traded today, I already have 10 trading days on those. I just need to hit the profit target. So realistically, I need to hit that before the 20th to get a payout, right? So like we still got 10 days or whatever it is, 7, 8 trading days. And I need somewhere between like 500 and 800 on each of those. So no point in pushing the button on a setup that's questionable. Wait for something that's perfect and then take it. So the crab is sushi rolls. In sushi rolls, I think California rolls is not actually crab, it's fish. Yeah, I don't eat sushi at all. I don't eat, like, I'm weird about seafood. I don't know why, but that's why I said I don't know if I'll try crab or not. I might give it a try, but I don't even eat fish anymore. I used to eat fish, and I don't eat it anymore. I used to eat it, but I haven't eaten it in, I can't remember the last time I had fish. Long time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Nordmark. It's kind of like one of those things. It's like, do I really, I mean, like, if I see a setup that makes sense, then yeah, I'll take it. But like, man, like this right here is actually not a bad little setup. I think Nas talked about this, let it trade through. Really, you would like to have tested this first, push back up into the VWAP, tested, and then you could have kind of gotten short there for this gap here. But it's not my model, but I don't hate that. And there we go. I told you guys this thing was going to bang since I wasn't in it. Time for some chores. All right. I'm going to give it a try, volatility. I'll try it. Now, if we close below this, I will take this lighter size, maybe like 2. I'll probably take it 2 micros. Risk $150 for $150 if we close below. Yeah, Georgia boy doesn't eat fish. Yeah, I just haven't eaten fish in a long time, Janelle. I used to eat fish, but like, I don't know. And the thing is, I used to really like fish. I don't know why I stopped eating it, but only catfish. Pretty much chicken. Yeah, I love going fishing too. So I'm not asleep, Naz. I just called it out. I just said, hey, this is what Naz was talking about. But ES is approaching the 81s, which is the next support down. We could still get another short setup out of this, but let's go, Ariana. Nice. Taking profit, moving stops. Oh, it can go down. Hot streak. It can go down. Joaquin, good morning. Yeah, we've taken trades, Joaquin. We were 2 or 3 for 3. 2 for 2, I think. No, 3 for 3. We're 3 for 3 this morning. We're up like $200 on 6 PAs and $300 on 1. And then $405 on this eval. So, Darren, good morning. Good morning. Slept in? Nice. I don't know. Well, hopefully it's a better day for you, but as far as like better price action day, I'm not sure this is it. You weren't able to short this move. No setups on the 1 minute. Yeah, this was a 30-second short setup. You're right. So we did not have a 1 minute setup there. But if you took this 30-second setup that I did not take, even though it was A+, I mean, 56 points already. You could short this gap here. I mean, like, theoretically, this gap should hold, right? I mean, you're what, 135 to risk 35 if on a push back up here? Theoretically, this should hold. I might have should have just jumped in like 1 mic right there, but it's fine. Took 450. Nice job, Janelle. Oh, yeah, you got clapped yesterday. Yeah, first look, you may go back to bed. This is not, like I said, this is not bad. But this also would kind of be a long setup for me if this did inverse, right? This would be a long duck dong. Oh, did we set it? Oops, my bad. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying. Oh, goodness. It's tough. I'm so wired to say it. I'm trying not to. But that'll kind of be a long setup if we closed above. But I expect this to probably hold. And you know what? I'll go ahead and risk a little bit here. We'll jump in. And I'm going to put my stop at the top of that wick. So what are we risking here? Like $60, $65. And the reward would be, I would just take the data low here. That still should be a 2-to-1. Yeah, that's still more than a 2-to-1. 3-to-1, actually. 1-to-3. 1-to-3-ish. So I feel like it's worth it to take it. Risk $65, $70 on this. You have to be more patient today. If you're shorted the 1 hour BPR, we're in a 2-point drawdown. You're in. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I do. Edward, got to come up with an alternative for sure. I do. So I'll probably break even stop at this swing here at 167. Because we should not revisit the gap there if we're going to continue lower. And obviously if we close above, I just kill it. But the risk to reward here is fine. It's not my model, but I'm on 1 micro, so it's not a big deal to take. Obviously, we don't want to give back our profits from this morning, but we'll risk a little bit here for something that kind of makes sense. So thanks, Junk. Thank you. Well, yeah, I don't mean anything disrespectful by saying that. I think you guys know that. It's not even a saying I came up with. Not even, oh, well, then it's not looking good for me. It's not looking good for me. Yeah, there's a 30-second long as well as a 1-minute long setup here, too. That would kind of be my line in the sand for my stop out. Close above, I don't know, I may just let it hit my stop. I just let it hit the stop. Jung. I try not to. Man, this is kind of pushing back up, though. We're bouncing off the 81 there, 82 area on the ES. It's kind of right there where the next support down was, so we did know that. I guess the other issue is you do have the 200 here and the VWAP as well, so. You want the entry shorts, yes, to retest, but still near the VWAP. Well, like I said, scalp. You trade how you trade. I trade how I trade, and hey, we can all be winners together or losers. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. One or the other. Oh man. We're in drawdown here. Why can't I can't hear anything. Morning, Alito. Morning, morning, morning. 5-second chart is interesting. Well, it's kind of what I'm thinking, Nasty, is that if we can hold below here, which we might, then I still like the idea for the short. Obviously, if we close above, that's going to be bad for me. My funded futures is up there. Game in terms of issuing your funded accounts much quicker. Didn't have to wait 48 hours. Nice. 5-second chart is fast. That's what Rat Lord uses, the 5-second chart. My mic's kind of low. Not much I can do about it, Elito. I've got it turned up as much as I really can. As much as we can. I guess I could probably turn it up a little more, but the problem with it is, man, this is going to make me mad. Not mad, but you know. Because I'd probably be taking a long right here. That close above the 200. I'll look at it in a minute, Alito. I might be able to go into the... there's a soundboard I got that I think I can go into and control it. Fine on your end. Yeah, that's the thing. Some people say it's fine. Some people say it's not. So I don't know. If I use an Apple, use the computer speaker. Yeah, that's probably true. You got that 30K static passed on Monday. Needed 4 good sessions. Man was under much pressure. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm like 600 away, right? Or something like that. Well, depending on how this trade turns out. I think I got to get to 32.1. Is that right? So we're 500 or 600 away. I do that too, Alito. I put it away for a little while there and then, you know, pick it back up. Oh, I'm not mad. Why am I mad? I'll never be mad. Very hard to make me mad. Very, very hard. Scalp. Very difficult to make me mad. If you're playing with my money, then I might be mad. I can get mad a lot easier. But in general, I don't get mad very easy. You play with my money, we're going to have problems. Derek, no, I don't use volume profile. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I don't use it. Stops on the single trade idea shouldn't make you mad. No, it's not. It was just saying in general. I'm going to be mad. You know, that's all it is. Jung, it's not that hard. I mean, like, life's short. It's no point in getting mad about little things. Like, now, I'm not going to say I never get mad, okay? Like, I'll give you an example. We went to Vegas. No, actually, I didn't even get too mad about that. We went to Biloxi a couple of years ago, and when I got to the hotel, my reservation was not, they said that I did not have a reservation when I clearly had booked and paid for it online. Yeah, it's raining, Janelle. And so when I got there, they were like, sorry, we don't have your reservation, and we don't have any rooms available. And it was like 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, that I wasn't very kind to those people. But of course they refunded my money, and I just found accommodations down the street. But, you know, it's just annoying when you drive for 7 or 8 hours, and then you get there at a hotel that you've pre-booked a few days in advance, for them to say that they don't have you booked. So, no, car cutting me off doesn't make me mad. Now, if you cut me off and you flip me off, I'm probably going to flip you off back. Black Beauty said if you cut her off, she's going to flash the Black Beauty at you. She's going to show you the Black Beauty. Is that right, Max? We did leave kind of equal highs right here at the 16. Really just chopping around here. It's not doing much. Very close to our stop, so. Dog's doing something. The finger. Black Beauty said, I will show you this. What's that, lights out? If you see Black Beauty's avatar there, it would be her weapon. She would show you her weapon. Seinfeld, one of your favorite episodes, you can take a reservation. I haven't seen that one, Dennis, I don't think. I watched some of Seinfeld. They used to play Seinfeld reruns on like planes a lot. And I think it's a little bit before I started watching like sitcoms and stuff. I still don't really watch them, but occasionally we'll get sucked into one. I know everybody else is long while I'm short. All right. Darn it. Darn it. All right. Long is paying. I should have waited for the long. I don't know. 1 micro is equal to 1 unit. I'm not sure, Raul. 1 micro is only, it's a tenth of a mini. That's all I know. So like it's $2 per point as opposed to 20. I don't know about units. Ripping back up here. Man, look at that. This was an A setup too, guys. This was an A. We swept liquidity. We delivered from a fair value gap. We inversed a gap. Like this is an A setup all day long. And I didn't take it. It's 2 A setups, one on the 32nd and one on this one that I did not take. You can see we almost hit equilibrium on this leg up. We hit equilibrium. We almost hit OTE. I'd imagine ES did hit OTE, so yeah. The long definitely would have made sense there. I should have probably taken that, but that's all good. It's all good. Let's go, Darren. Nice. Jay and Silent Bob. Oh, your broker sees units. 1 unit is often referred to as 1% of something. I got you. Wow. Strong rejection off the pivot there. ES back to the 92s. There was a high candle close above inverse fair value gap. Is that okay? Yeah, this candle here is the one that closed above. So you would have been in a little drawdown there, 16 points. But 2 martinis, you solved it. Oh. Lock it down, Clarity. Lock it down. If we retest and hold the VWAP, take that long. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. This should turn into some support. You'd have the VWAP and the 200 here. We pushed above, we closed above, pulled back, retest. I mean, it seems fine. There will be a 30-second long potential setup here, but we'll see. Darren, we all have those trading days where you're not happy. I mean, I blew one PA yesterday. I started to go sit on a bench in a park and talk about how sad I was via Tom Sabo, you know, a la Tom Sabo. But then I said, nah. I'm on the 1 minute scalp. Oh, I love giving Tom a hard time. So much fun. So much fun. Forrest Gump-esque. That's right. RIP to my PA. I might do that. We'll have a review video today for yesterday's action. Your 30-second friend here. What up, Husk? Good morning. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Scalp, I tend to agree with you short term. I mean, I think we may want to go back. Like I said, I like a push into the 310s, but ultimately I think we do sell down. Don't know when or how. May not be today, may be tomorrow, next week. I don't know. You never know with the Nasdaq. We stayed in a really tight range yesterday, like 80-ish points or something like that. Pretty small range. What's up, Kiamber? Good morning. Should be mindful of higher time frames. Yeah, I do. I keep all those up. I got the 5 minute, the 15, the 1 hour pulled up over here. Close above. I'm taking it. Oh, I think I may have hit the button too many times, but that's okay. No, I didn't. I only hit it 3 times. Oh. Well, it's just the entry that I take. It is a late entry because I should have been long down here. So you are right in that respect. You are correct in that respect. Oh. So technically speaking, above there, I should be break even, but I'm trying to give it a little room here. Get through that pivot here. Can't lose. Oh, really? Come on now. Well, looks like she's going to be a dirty girl today. Or maybe she's going to be a nice girl. Come on, be a nice girl. Be a nice girl. You know you want it. There you go. You're wonderful. Just had to talk nice to her. Had to talk nice to her there for a moment. Yeah, Naz, I'm trading a particular model though, so like I'm only taking the models. It may seem late, but and in some cases I agree with you it is, but I'm just sticking to my model. That's all. I'm gonna lock some in here just on these two. Oh, did it hit it? I'm gonna move that one back. Maybe kind of like right in there, 57, 58. You along 217, aiming for that pivot, got close, came back, you killed it. Yeah, that's the thing, Alito. It does that to me all the time. No, you didn't, Frederick. Apex is having a problem right now. They're having to reset my codes, so it should be soon. Give it a little bit. Just ain't right. Yeah, I was live earlier. I had to wait to set up the live until a little bit later this morning, but I did go live like normal. And stopped out there. It's all right. Kind of got back that loss that we took, so I'm okay with it. Jung says scalp don't trade, he just chats all day. Oh, it tagged you out on your trailing stop. That sucks. No, I agree with you, Scalp, that like the entry would have been the retest here. That's a good entry. I'm not saying it's not, for sure. It's a good entry if someone got in here. This is a better entry, right? Over here. Zero, you should have a runner on if you're long from down here. I took the second setup. I get what you're saying. Like, I like the plays off the VWAP like that too. The push above, close, retest. I mean, I like those too, but it's just not the way it's not with the model I'm trading. So I think a push into 310 would kind of make sense here. If we can get it. If we can get it. Yeah, no, I get you, Scout. It's all good. Micros on the NQ, I think so, Jung. If I was trading the ES, I would for sure be on a mini. It's more expensive. It's $50 a point, but you can go, it moves slower and you can go for shorter targets. And typically on the ES, you can stick with like a 5-point stop. If you're 5 points in drawdown on the ES, you're probably wrong. So kind of risking like 250 there. So, all right, Nordmark, appreciate you. Got to get over initial balance to test 310s. Yeah, I think we can. 310, the reason I'm choosing that level, that's OTE on this leg from yesterday over here. So we have the data highs here from yesterday, but that's OTE on this push. I think it kind of makes sense to take out this data low before we take out that data high, but, you know, you never know what market wants to do. And I almost flipped out of my short here and went long. I didn't do it because, like, I hate doing that, right? Like, oh, I'm wrong. Let me just flip the other direction. So I waited for a different setup to take it. So I didn't, Joaquin, because I was short. I was short, like right here. I took a short in this gap. I was like, okay, this seems like this gap should hold if we're going to continue lower. So I shorted here. I had my stop above this wick. So I don't know. It just didn't feel right flipping to the long. But I did know once we closed above that this wasn't going to work. So, but I figured I would just give it a chance. So I missed the first entry on the long, even though it was an A+ setup. Yeah, there is a lot more volatility. Let's go. Clarity done for the day. Stop loss will be much higher than ES. Yeah, well, you're going to have a 10-point stop is really very tight in the Nasdaq. Probably 10 to 15 points. I start with a basic 10-point stop. My average stop is probably 15 points. So, cruise dumping. That isn't your model. Yeah, Joaquin. So, like, I shorted this gap here blindly, which I don't ever do. That's not my model. My model would be tap into this gap, close above, which I had outlined here. And I even said that would be A+ if it happened, and it did. That would have been my model. Long entry here. But I didn't take this initial entry. I was actually short in this gap, just thinking, we'll give it a try. It's a small risk. We're risking 30 points for a potential, 130-point move. So that's why I took it. And so it just didn't feel right to close it and flip long here, so I waited. And then I took a 30-second long setup on this pullback here. And trailed my stop up kind of tight there. Really something I did yesterday quite a bit. Trailing to stop too tight when there's no reason to. So no real reason to do it, but we did it. So there you go. Let's see if Apex got back to me yet about my code. Not yet. I don't have like a direct contact at Apex, so we just have to wait. Yeah, I kind of traded. I did. It's not my. That's why I don't trade my model. Like that's why I try not to deviate from my model, just because. Even though the risk to reward was fine. I'll still do it sometimes if the risk to reward is fine. Still pushing up here. I think 310s kind of makes sense. But so congratulations, anyone who took that initial entry there. You're up 60 points, 55 points. So even though the price action today has been kind of crappy, we've had a couple of opportunities, right? A couple of opportunities. So yeah, that's what I do, Joaquin. The I think trade does not work. I mean, it works sometimes, right? But the majority of the time, the I think trade does not work. When the I think trade works, though, it gives you firepower for the next I think trade. Back in the chop zone for sure. We're just like created a new one up here. We kind of tested this yesterday's area. We do need to get out of this range. You want to stay above this or either get below at 1. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, the chop zone from yesterday, Aaron. Gambling mentality. We won. It must not be luck. Gets wrecked. ES reclaimed the 92s there, seeming like it wants to push back up to kind of that 212 area, 207. Bottles break. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you are interested in trading futures, 90% off Bulenox with the code above me. And you got a $50 activation fee, $50 50 any size account for the starter for My Funded Futures. Use the code MM. My Apex code is not currently working, guys. I've already sent them a help ticket to get it reset, so I'm just waiting for that. Uh-oh, Janelle. Long cock dong. To 18 to 280. Maybe. I think 280 makes sense. After the coffee. We're just waiting here. There's not much we can do. Not much we can do just yet. Oh, let's, I don't know why our entries are not on here. I have to do this every day. It's annoying. Trades. Yeah, I guess if I just didn't move my stop, like I got to make that a rule. I've got to make that a rule, right? Well, I guess technically, no. So once it hit this one, it's never came back. It would have hit my second TP, which was resting like here. Yeah, I got to make that a rule. I got to get back to not moving the stop there. Vegas is nice today. Let's go. OJ died? I don't know. Did he? Yeah, I guess he died at 76, it says, after a cancer battle. How we doing today, McLovin? What's the P&L looking like? Yeah, cancer took him. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Up 450 on the evals. Let's go. Where do I check? Let me see. This is crazy. Where do you... I don't know. It's annoying. Scared to trade the PA? What is today? I gotta file my taxes. I keep forgetting to file my taxes. That's one of the things I hate to do, but like, I'm actually getting money back this year, so I don't know why I haven't filed them. We're just chopping. I mean, if you're still long here, then you're good to go, but there's no opportunity for us to enter. We do have a 30-year bond. Is that 30-year bond auction, I think? Let me see. The 4-week, I don't think will do anything. Let's make sure we got this updated. Yeah, the 4-week and 33 minutes at 11:30. It's not going to do anything. Fed Collins speaks at noon, the WASD report, and then at 1 o'clock, 30-year bond auction. That should move the market. And then Bostic at 1:30. So Fed Collins at noon. You have 4 more days. Oh, yeah. You're right, Janelle. I mean, the thing is, like, I've already got them filled out. I just got to go in there, and I was waiting on a couple of forms. So I got the forms in the mail already, and then just need to add those. I mean, it'll take me 10 minutes to do. I'm just lazy. Just haven't done it. I don't think anybody's saying you don't know how to trade scalp. They're just saying that I don't know. You know how it is. You know how it is. Sometimes your text or your messages can come off as abrasive, but you know it's through text, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's kind of like if you text someone and you say, you know, they might think you're mad through a text, and you just don't know. So who knows? It doesn't bother me. But I don't block anybody. I leave that up to the moderators. So if they get too annoyed with it, they handle it. That's why they're there. That's why they're there. So you guys will never see me block anybody unless it's just completely called for. Like I said, I've had this channel almost a year. I've never blocked a single person. So nothing really happened. I think, just like Alistair said, he's just, Nas likes to interject his strategy or his thoughts, and that's fine. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. Because no matter what anybody says, I trade the way I want to trade, right? Good, bad, or indifferent. And same thing with you guys. You trade the way you want to trade. There's no right or wrong way to trade. So many, many different ways to get it done. Passing the buck. Let's go. Sausage. Hot streaks back. Oh, yeah. I do need to give away a tumbler. Let's see. I got one over here. Did I give one away and not... No, I didn't mail it off. I was like, did I give one away and I would never mail it off? I do have a couple of tumblers left that I need to give away. We'll probably give away some money once we hit 3K subs. We're at $27.79 currently, as you guys can see above me. So if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We'll do $300, 6 $50 giveaways, totaling $300 once we reach 3,000 subscribers. Should probably be by the end of next week. So we're all to get better and respect each other's opinions. Yeah, I mean, most people get along here. I think Nas does like to poke people. He knows that. He likes to poke people a little bit. But overall he's fine. He knows. He likes to push buttons. That's not new to him. He knows that. So oh. You need a new one, your dog ate yours? Let's go. Got to get rid of the dog. What's Maxie over here doing? He's asleep. So Nas is Kanye West on trading? Of trading. Yeah, could be. That means he's successful then, right? Yeah, I just got a notification on my phone about the O.J. Simpson thing. Notification. What's a Kanye? Hey, who was out there in Vegas again? Who was that? That was that Darren? Don't know. Was it Darren? Somebody was in Vegas. Anyways, I'm just curious, like, why in Vegas they no longer have, like, where you have a bunch of celebrities like on the strip like they used to have. Like, I remember the first time I went to Vegas, I met Richard Petty, Pete Rose, Kathy Ireland, Dana Carvey, like all in one trip. And like they were just like out on the strip signing autographs and, taking pictures. You can pay like $20 to meet them or whatever. I wonder why they don't do that anymore. So They're giving OJ hell on Twitter. Yeah, wouldn't be shocking, I guess. But yeah, like the first time I went to Vegas, they had like everybody out there that you could just meet, and it was pretty cool. Like, oh yeah, I met Herschel Walker. Even though I'm from, I live right outside Athens, Georgia, and I met Herschel Walker in Vegas. But yeah, it's not like that anymore. Like you run into celebrities occasionally, but not like just like out on the street. Like Pete Rose was out there signing autographs. Obviously you'd have to pay him, but he'd sign autographs and write on the like I bet on baseball or whatever. You wouldn't know who they were asking you for $20, John. They have a good sports store in the Venetian. Yeah, I think I have a. Did we go into the Venetian? I don't know. I saw a nice sports store somewhere in there. Yeah, those are older celebrities, I guess, like you said. Well, you got to think like Herschel Walker. Well, I think Herschel Walker has money, but surely Pete Rose was doing it for the money. Kathy Ireland. Yeah, I mean, if you remember Kathy Ireland from when I was young, she was like the sports swimsuit model or whatever. And then Dana Carvey. A lot of people don't know who that is. It's he was Garth from oh my goodness. Why am I drawing a blank on that? Wayne's World. So you lost it all day trading. Too many weird characters, yeah. I liked I thought meeting Richard Petty was pretty cool. Like he was an older guy even back then. That was in like 2005, I want to say. That was like my first trip, 2004, somewhere in there. My first trip to Vegas. It's a church lady. Wayne's World. MT lives in your neighborhood. Who's MT? MT. Am I missing that? Who is that? Uh, this is going to be interesting. What do you think about this short? Seems okay to me. Party on. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Mike Tyson. I'm inclined to like what do you call it? I'm interested in the Jake Paul fight, but I don't know if I'll watch it. We'll see. I'll probably take this lighter size. 1107. And so there's the close. I'm going to wait for a little pushback up if we get it. Bigger stop than I really want it to be, but I should have jumped in on momentum or waited for a retest, but it's all right. So stop to break even and move the scale at the internal liquidity there. You have a feeling you and around 40 fillings the fives, yeah. Yeah, I think the fight will be interesting. I don't know. I think everybody thinks Mike Tyson's going to kill him, but I'm not. Man, I don't know. Mike Tyson's older at this point. It's kind of, who really knows? Yeah, I should have got in on momentum, Joey. I was like, I'm trying not to do that though. Trying not to get in on the momentum. But obviously the better entry would have been just kind of up in here off that momentum. He loves pigeons and serious nice guy. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here. I like this at least to a swing. Yeah, that's my thoughts, Edward. Who knows how, that could turn out bad, but we'll see what happens, right? I'm going to, now technically speaking, based on my rules, I'm supposed to break even stop this at this swing here. I'm trying to give it a little bit of room below that. I'd like to at least hit the first target if we get it, but don't like the look of that strong candle back up there. Yeah, I agree. It's all about money, for sure. It's all about the monies. Buyers popping in here. Not looking good for this entry. Yeah, hopefully nobody gets hurt. I mean, but I guess boxing that late, anything can happen. Oh, man, it's doing me dirty. We gots to hold. We gots to hold. I have no idea, Joey. It's just something we've gotten used to, right? I don't hate this trade. My entry was just kind of low. I probably should have taken it on momentum there. It would have been much better. But just trying to follow the rules. Really a close below. It didn't hit the internal liquidity, so it's still a valid entry. Just the risk to reward's not great. Risk to reward is no bueno. You want Tyson to win? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know if he will. We'll see. I mean, that's why it's kind of intriguing to watch, right? It's intriguing to watch. It'll be fun to watch. All right, let's see if this thing can push back down here or if it wants to continue higher. Two Joeys. Yeah. There always been two Joeys. TP Jung is going to be the internal liquidity. It's my first one, and then I'm just kind of targeting the 200 for the second. Yeah, I take the first one at like 5.5, 6 points because, or wherever the internal liquidity is, just to guarantee some profit. A very small size on this one. Joey Lawrence. You went to school with Joey Lawrence? Joey Lawrence. Didn't he play on like a sitcom or something? Is that a different Joey? Tin Can, there's not much I can do about it right now. I can try to talk a little louder, but some people say they can hear me just fine. Some people say they can't, so I don't know. Not looking good for this trade. Not looking good. Blossom. That's right. All right, I'm just going to kill it right there. Just eat it. Just eat the loss. Yeah, I should have just taken that on momentum if I was going to take it. I mean, I got in, 13, 14 points below the gap there, but it never hit the internal, which just means it's going to be a fail anyway. Just chop, chop, chop. Looking like it wants to make its way to the 310s. We'll see. So I gave back like $80 there, or something like that, $85. But that's why we went lighter size, right? Lighter size, able to take it without too much worry there. Really, we had swept some liquidity, but we hadn't swept anything important here. Like we never made it up to this high here. Or this initial balance high, 86. I think shorts make a lot more sense once we hit kind of the 310 area, maybe, or after we sweep the 86. I mean, this happened to us yesterday, right? Same thing. We had a similar setup that failed, and then right after that, we had another setup that I did not take, and the only real difference was it swept more liquidity, right? So this is going to be an exact kind of thing that we had yesterday, if you guys remember. One paid like 50 or 60 points, and one was a loser, and I did not take the second one, even though it was the exact same setup. We just swept more liquidity. So if you watched yesterday, you remember that. Now, ideally, we probably want this to come take out the 86 before we get an entry. Brando trades, beautiful hidden bullish divergence on that one. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, I could have, I don't know. I don't hate it. But, I mean, this is almost the exact same thing that happened yesterday, if you guys remember, probably right around this time. And I did not take the second one, and what happened? It just dropped. So we will take this one, too. And if it loses, it's fine. If it loses, it's fine. A lot of boomers died in these next 5 years. Oh, yeah, it could be true. Getting a little up there in the ages, huh? That's probably going to be a dirty close. Yeah, it stayed inside the gap. We don't really have any news. I mean, 11:30, we got that 4-week bond, but like I don't think that's going to do anything. 12 o'clock, we have a speaker, and then 1 o'clock, we have the bond auction. I mean, we're just kind of putting in higher lows here, right? I don't really see. I mean, that one swept some lows. This one did not. We're listening to some like upbeat music today. You know, keep us awake. Like ideally, I would like for this to go sweep the 86 at least. The 310s would be nice. Go sweep that first before it gives us a short setup, but if it doesn't, we just take it. We'll just take it. Yes, at the VWAP right there at the 200 level. Trying to push through there. Trying to continue to push up here. Just every little pullback's kind of been balled up so far. This is kind of what I talk about, though. Like, the first short setup doesn't always work. I mean, I guess technically we had this one here. That one at least got to the internal. I really didn't even see that. So that one really, it didn't fail, but I don't know. If I had noticed that was there, maybe I don't take that one. Want to see if we run that 86. Can we push to the 310s? Feel a little more comfortable taking it with a bigger size if we run the 86. Obviously, we'll see how price reacts to that area, but ES popping the VWAP there, getting up to the 02, 03 area. The 07s is kind of the next up. We got to pivot at 06 on the ES there, 0575. Oh, man. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Let's pause our music for a moment. This thing is just going to continue to tempt me with these short setups. I mean, we're so close to the 86 there. Tapping the high for this morning, yeah. It's close. I mean, that's the thing. It keeps tempting me with these short setups, right, if they close below, but I prefer to run the 86 first, at least. We prefer to run the 86, but it may not. I guess I'm going to take it. We'll see if it gets down here. Might just rip our face off again. We can take a little face ripping. So we'll take, we'll scale right there at this internal liquidity, and then we'll break even stop it at that point. We'll kind of target, I'm thinking this swing down here looks okay. Maybe like the body of that candle there. I mean, really? This thing's testing me today on these first TPs. You guys notice that? It's like one ticked me quite a few times. It's testing me there. All right, moving the stop. There we go. So really just kind of targeting the pivot there, the body of the candle here on the pivot that's pushed down from earlier. See if we can get that. Trying it out on paper, Jung. Nice. So it stops at break even, so can't lose here. Let's see if we can continue to push down or not. ES pushing back up here. Lost the VWAP for a moment. Kind of pushing back up, retesting it. Just tapping us out there. So making a few dollars back. Not much. Not much on that. Was that going to just tick me out and then go down? Yeah, short duck short. Oh. I mean, like, I do think we do another manipulation leg here. Just look at that. What does Nutty say? Shot me in the tick. Pushed back up and literally to the tick knocked me out. And my first TP, or my second TP was 39 and a quarter. Do we hit the 39 and a quarter? Try to work with your stream delay as it's around 25. Yeah, Zach, it's because I was unable to set it up. It's because when I set it up this morning, normally it's like 5 seconds. So tomorrow it should be back to normal. I just didn't have a chance to fix it this morning. So I agree, it is a little bit longer than I like it to be. So yeah, I'm gonna get the delay fixed tomorrow. Like I didn't realize that it changed it. I already had it set up for ultra low latency, but you know, I don't really have a daily goal, Jung. I was up $400 starting the day, 405 or 410, something like that. So like, I'm willing to risk about $100 of it. So, you know, it's kind of where I was at. All right, here's the 4-week bond auction there at 11:30. It's not doing anything. We got Fed Collins speaking in the WASD report at noon, and that 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock will do something for sure. So, but yeah, I don't really have a profit goal. I mean, I just trade as I do. On my PAs, I do. Only up 2K across all accounts. Been in it since London. Let's go. Nice job, Janelle. Yeah, I don't mind the short. Like, I'm okay with it. It's just, it ticked me on that pushback up. I mean, I moved my stop to break even, and I was only one tick. I was only one tick into the green there. So, it's kind of grinding lower here. Just kind of grinding here. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Appreciate ya. Doesn't feel like a Thursday, does it? This feels like a Monday or Tuesday price action. You're in the same first short, but you was in at 44, got squeezed for 30 points, made it out. Not bad, not bad. I mean, that's the thing. Like the first short, it still made sense. That's what I said. It's basically the same setup as here, but I did miss this one. I don't know what I was doing, but so that would have been at least a small winner. Let's kind of see what happens here. Retest there. Your target was the VWAP test. I think we get it, but it might be after we sweep the 86, maybe. ES is retesting the VWAP right here as well. Yes, Zach. I only trade the IFVGs. What's up, Kid Nash? So we'd like for it to push up to the 86 here. Sweep that. I think that would be a better short there, but I don't know. Yes, at the VWAP here, kind of rejecting. Do we try it again? Just popped in to give you the daily listening. Oh, nice. Appreciate you. Appreciate you watching Husk as well. We're green today, Kid Nash. 342 here. We're up 220 on 6 funded accounts. So whatever that is, what is that? Like $1,300, $1,400, and then 300 on 1 funded. So we're up 1,700 ish on my fundeds and 300 on an eval. So doing all right. Doing all right. I ordered you to. Yeah, it's fine. I'm watching them too, so it's all good. We watching them too. Right here. And I'm listening to some music. What's up, Gabriel? What's up? I mean, you could. I'm not gonna. But you could. One could. So, yeah, I apologize for the delay, guys. It won't let me, it's weird how it works, but, this is what I'm seeing. And it won't let you, change the latency settings unless I ended the stream. So, I don't want to end the stream to just do that, but we'll fix it tomorrow. Jamie, I took the opening range trade this morning, but I only took one of them. I didn't take both, and it was green $300. I did some back testing yesterday in the other one that I was talking about, and I don't know, the results were mixed. I think I had said in my original back test it ran at like 84%, but in the back testing yesterday it ran at about 68%, which is still okay for a 1-to-1, but I want to do further testing. And that was through, yesterday I did 70 trading days, 68%. The test I did before was 25 days, and it ran at 84. So you have to kind of take the totality of it and see. I mean, at a 1-to-1, that's still fine. But I didn't take that one this morning. Mr. Gamer's doing good. Russell, is long good? Could be. I mean, I think we run through the 286. I'd like to see us run through there, but at this point, it's not really doing much. We're just kind of chopping around, probably waiting for that 1 o'clock bond auction there. Hour and a few minutes away. So I don't know really right here. This is one of those, it's one of those I prefer it to sweep the high, but I'm not going to ignore a setup, right? So that's why I took this one. That's why I took this one. Obviously, we lost more on this one than we won on that one. We lost 20 points, and we made 10. So not an even swap by any stretch of the imagination. Dirty. So looking like it wants to run into that 86. Like I said, I kind of got OTE marked out on that leg from yesterday on the news. 310's kind of the OTE on that leg. We don't have to make it up there. We could just sort of sweep that high and then see what happens from there. So kind of looking like that's what it wants to do. volume trying to spike in a little bit here. Efficient price action to the upside, yeah. It kind of closes above here. I expect it to kind of sweep that swing and maybe hit the 86s. We'll see. See if that's what it wants to do there. ES got above the VWAP there. Yeah, we'll see what we get here. Should continue to push, but who really knows? You know how price is sometimes. Now it's pushing. So yeah, not much to do here until this thing either runs the high. I mean, I would like for it to run the high. Continue higher here. That would kind of be ideal. We have sat through some dreadful price action this week. I'm not going to lie. There's been opportunities, right? I haven't really capitalized like I feel like I should have. But there's been some opportunities. But, yeah, the price action this week's not – it's kind of left a little something to the imagination, if you will. It's not been great. I mean, I feel like we've navigated it okay, but could be better. 140 Connie sitting at 275. There we go. Look at that. Push through there. 1141. It's not really a reason to push through, but it did. All right. I guess once it got through that 275, it just ripped through there, huh? I would like to see it push up a little further, I guess, if it doesn't really have to, right? It doesn't have to. This whole month, yeah. You think May's no good either? That's not good if you think May's going to be bad too. I mean, like I said, it's manageable. It just really, you have to be patient. And someone mentioned like the pre-market stuff, like it has been looking better in the pre-markets and stuff like that lately. Yes, just tap 207. I think 212 might be the next up. I don't know here. I mean, I don't hate it. See how the 1 minute closes here. I got about 20 seconds left. So we're going to push down into the 61 area here. I did take this one on a PA also. So I'm moving a little bit, moving to break even there. We got a lot of low resistance liquidity. There's no real clear break even spot here. So we hit our target on the PA already. Nasty. So we took that on our 20, whatever, one of our Apex 25Ks. I think this one. So 160. So $500 away there on that one from getting to payout. We're 150 away on this one, 140. And then this one we're still about $1,900 away on. That's a 50K. And I haven't taken any other trades. This one's 550 away, and that one's 700. So we still one trade. If we can get 2 trades on these through the next week and a half, or next 6 days, there we have a decent opportunity to get those to pay out by next Friday. I think next Friday would be the 20th. Actually, we may have longer than that. We have until the 20th to kind of get those to pay out. So we have plenty of time. Yeah, so by next Friday. 220 time, 229. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. And let's see if we can continue to get a push down here without getting stopped out, like we did on the last one. And got us. I don't leave any, Joey. So at $26,500. Oh wait, $26,600. I take $1,500 out, and the account's squashed. So I'm literally going to get this to like 2606, 26,606 or 605. $5 over, I'm taking out the full amount, and the account's squashed. And then I've got 5 other accounts waiting to be activated here, already passed. So I'd like to get these accounts. I don't want to activate these accounts until I get the other ones to pay out. But if I have to, I will. I may, because like I'm going to do month to month on these. So I guess maybe these are the ones that are past 99. Yeah. So I'm going to do monthly on these. I got 5 that are waiting. So once I get these to pay out, I'll activate those 5 or somewhere within the realm there. It won't be exact. And then we'll work on the new 5 ones. On a 50K account, same thing. I'm going to get to $2,600 in profit. I'm going to take out $2K, and then we'll try to work on it. So $500. Riley Maybro, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Let's go. Welcome, Riley. But yeah, I'm just using that as a paycheck. The Apex, I'm just flipping the Apexes. Now, the Bulenoxes, I'm doing different, right? The Bulenoxes are, these accounts I'm managing differently. So the Bulenox accounts, for example, I've already taken 1 payout from this account already. And we're 100, and we got to get to 53.6. So we're $133 away from getting another $1,000 payout on this account. So these accounts I'm going to manage differently. I will only take 1,000 out, and I'm going to leave the 2,600 in, and then we'll just keep flipping the $1,000. Hopefully every 2 weeks on these accounts. That's the goal. So I've taken a payout from that one, and I've taken a payout from this one. So just got to get them back to 53.6, and I can take another 1K payout. I got this one. We need about another $1,400 to get the first payout on it. And then this one we just kind of started working on. We're up about 1,000. And I probably will go ahead and activate these other two. I've got 2 waiting here on that one as well. So that's how I'm managing those. I would like $1,000 every 2 weeks from Bulenox, flipping the accounts, flipping these 2 for now. Maybe we up that to 2,000 once we get these there, and kind of, or we can even try to do like 1,000 every week and a half, something like that. And then the Apex, I'm just flipping. I'm just taking those Apexes and just trying to flip those. And the My Funded Futures will be the one that I trade in front of you guys, even once it's funded. We need about $600, $540 at this point to get it funded. And then we'll try to just trade that one in front of you guys with just micros at first, and see how it goes. So that's kind of the plan. The idea this month is to try to get to $6,000 in payouts. We're currently at $2,500, I think. Yeah, $2,500. And we got 2 accounts that are within $150 from payouts. One will be $1,000 and one will be $1,500. So that will put us at $5K in payouts once we get those 2 there. And then I've got, 3 or 4 others that are within $500 or $600. Theoretically, we should at least be able to get 1 more of those to pay out and hit our goal. So if we get to pay out on all those, then we might have a 10K month. It really just depends. But the goal this month is 6,000. Do we need to reach 3,000 or 52.6? 52.6, Lazelle. In Bulenox, you got to reach 53.6. Yes. You got to reach the minimum withdrawal. So on Frederick, on Apex, you got to, if you're on the 50K account, it's 52.6. So you need $2,600 in profit. You can request $2,000 at maximum, and that leaves you $500 in drawdown on the account. The 25Ks work a little different. Once you get to 1,600, you can request $1,500, and it burns the account. So I'm assuming that's what happened. If you guys remembered yesterday, I traded the account on Apex that I took a payout from. The 25K, it was still on here. I noticed that earlier. And I made $140 on it. And I was like, wow, I guess they still let you trade it. I thought it did away with the account, but it was still here and it let me trade it. I made $140, and then I woke up today and that account is gone. So I told you guys this morning there's an account missing. That's the one that's missing. So I'm assuming they just had not removed it from my dashboard yet. And it still allowed me to take an entry on it for whatever reason. But apparently it's burnt after that. You almost blew up this account yesterday. Finally got it back to 52.6. Nice. Yeah. If you're Lazelle, I encourage any and everyone. You get the account to pay out, you stop. If you've got your trading days in, stop. Pay yourself. Listen, the prop firms want you to continue to trade. And I know the mindset is let's build up a cushion. But if you're going to build a cushion, do it with micros, and do not let yourself go back below 52.6. Or if you're at 52.6, maybe give yourself $100 wiggle room, 52.5, something like that. Like, do not let it get back below 52.6, whatever you do. Because then you're costing yourself money, and there's no point in doing that. No point in doing that. We don't want to do that. But yeah, that's it. That's kind of what we're going for. Yesterday you were already up to 53.4, but need to trade 2 more days. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, Lizelle. Yeah, the captain price. This is not good. I in fact think I am going to call it a day. I'm still working on my getting my Apex code fixed. I'm just not going to sit here all day, guys. Like there's days where I do sit here all day and watch this price action, but this is not going to be one of those days. Let me give a rundown of where we're at. We're working on getting the Apex code fixed. So if you guys are trying to use my Apex code, please be patient. Give it to the end of the day. It should be fixed. I appreciate any and everyone who has used my code. So you can see no trade on that account, no trade on this account. Unfortunately, we didn't get a trade on all the PAs today. 3 or 4 accounts, no trades, but that's all right. 160 on this one, $500 away from payout. $300 on this one, about $900 away from payout there. 840. Traded on these, all got $220. All these Buleys, 4 Buleys, I think, all got $220. And Express Funded's got $220. And I may take a payout on these Express Fundeds and leave myself like I may take a payout at $1,500. So when we get to $1,500 on these, I might just take a payout on that one. I've already had a payout on that one account. So like this account, I've already taken $700 out of. So, and then my funded futures, you see $360. So that's kind of where we're at. Could you trade micros? Yeah, of course, John. You can do that. You can flip it. Appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll be back live tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Hopefully it's a better price action day. Hopefully we do a little better. But and if you guys want to help support the channel, of course, use any and all of the links in the description for the prop firms. And that's it. You're interested in the bond auction? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I might watch it. Who knows? But if I take a trade, I'll record it. I doubt I will. But if I do, I will. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.